Now, we do have the cherub pieces coming up a little bit later in the earring and the pendant, but now we're gonna go to the most classic, beautiful. If you're just gonna buy one Cameo in your whole entire life.
It's this, right?
It's this. It is, but this is huge. This is a 40, okay, I'm gonna say this because this is, for us to do a 40 millimeter, a 40 millimeter Cameo, and price is not the reason I ever want you to buy a Cameo, but the size of this one, if you're a collector, once they hit over a 30 millimeter, they become what's known as collectible, true collectible Cameos, usually in a trunk show, usually a one-of-a-kind piece. You saw the 40 millimeter that we had earlier, and it was $900. This is a 40 millimeter, and we're doing it for $219. It's on FlexPay at $54.99. This also has that beautiful little crystal. You're getting the gorgeous framework, the chain that comes with it, 16.5 inches with a 2-inch extender. This will sell out. We'll have a clock on the screen. There is no way, because we have collectors out there that have shopped with AMEDEO for 15 years. You know, and I'm gonna put this one against the back of my hand. You know, when we do this size, this is usually when you hear us say, oh, this is a one of a kind, or we have 2 of these, or we have 3 of these. We actually have, at this point, 70 people who can get this gorgeous piece, but this is, as I said before, if you're looking for a representation of classic, time-tested, beautiful, like, it looks like a story could revolve around it, that's the Cameo you have here, and oh my God, goodness, these are going faster than we even thought.
You know, girls,
so,
I want to tell you something. When you go classic, you have nothing to fear. You know, in your wardrobe and in your jewelry, in the same things. You have, you know, it's called classic because it's classy and vice versa. You want to look classic. You know, you want to look classy. Imagine, I don't know, now you're watching and there's like maybe over 50 of you can still buy these pieces. But whether you work in a school system, whether you're, you know, a stay-home mom, or you work in a legal, you know, in a court or in a hospital, you're a nurse, you know, you wear, or your teacher, for example, you wear a Cameo and you really will be an elegant woman and classic and respected for your elegance and for your choice of wearing something that's so beautiful and elegant and timeless. Otherwise, you know, when people like show up at work and wearing something completely inappropriate, what you don't want to be, it's inappropriate. Whether you're wearing some jewelry that's too young and aggressive for your age, whether it's like too sexy or you know, too cheap looking. So when you wear Cameos, you will never have a problem like this. They will think about you as a very chic lady, as a lady with a taste, a lady with an understanding of quality of craftsmanship and that artisan jewelry, and somebody that's well-traveled, because they'll think that you probably bought this in Italy, or even better so, that this is something that comes from your family.
Oh, yes,
heirloom.
yes.
So your family always had it. I remember you know, I will never forget when I met a famous fashion designer I designed for, jewelry I worked with for many years, Carolina Herrera. Every time they asked her about jewelry during social events we were together, it was like, oh, Mrs. Herrera, beautiful earrings. Where did you get this? It's family jewels. Because it's the chicest thing. Maybe they were not family jewels, but by saying that, she would say, like, I'm not showing off. I'm not telling you where I got this, but I'll tell you that it comes from my family. And that's the beauty of wearing something that could be from your family jewelry, because it's handcrafted, because it speaks of Italian art, of artistry, artisan. What you want, it's artisan made jewelry.
Absolutely.
And that's only in this collection you can have a beautiful pendant brooch like that, that's completely crafted by one artisan. And even the silver, look at that beautiful frame. It's all made by hand. We call that onda marina. It's only made in Torre del Greco.
And look, can you see too the dimensions of how it goes up and how it goes down, and it follows the shell.
Look at that.
So each one,
it's a handcrafted, and it, you know, you know that even in New York, sometimes some people say like, oh, you know, I went to my jeweler when my Cameo to be reset, and they said, no, we don't know how to do that. Only in Torre del Greco we make that, because we are skilled. It's hundreds of years of practice. You know, when they say practice makes you perfect, well, imagine us 150 years later, I don't want to say we're perfect, but we're almost perfect in making cameos. So you don't want to have a cameo made somewhere else. It doesn't exist, but you wouldn't want that. But you want to wear something that speaks of like the old days, speaks of like art, that you can speak of it. When people will see you wearing this, will say, where did you get this? Where was it made? Who made it? And you know everything about it because you know everything about me and my family. And that's the beauty of it, and that's the value. That's where you're putting your money into. So think of investment every time you buy jewelry. Think of investment. Don't think short term.
Sure.
Because short term is not going to give you the money back. You're going to get money back, and even more so when you think of the investment of the quality you buy.
And again, to get that 40 millimeter, I remember years ago, and again, Amedeo's been here 15 years because you love his things. To do a 40 millimeter, our starting price point was seriously double and triple this price. So get it.